Hi Gemini, welcome to your What Lies Ahead reading for May 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is an all-encompassing or general reading, but it may turn into love or a little bit of everything, or just, it all depends on what falls out. But this is intended to be a general reading. If it is about you and a person, then this may resonate with yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign also. All right. Oopsie. Okie dokie. Gemini. All right. That's for Gemini. May 2020. What lies ahead for Gemini? What's coming in? What do you got? What's your focus? Three of Pentacles. Justice, that could be Libra. Nine of Swords. The Sun, that could be Leo. Oh, I forgot to tell you. The Sun. The Wheel of Fortune, World. Eight of Swords, and something else was showing up. So just saying, that's going to be seeing, there's been some repeaters here. Six of Swords. Eight of Wands. All right, Seven of Wands. Yay for Seven of Wands. Like that. All right. All right, Gemini, what do we got? Well, we got the cards up too high. That's for darn sure. 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What's this Justice card about? So something's, you're moving through something. What's this Justice card about? What you're kind of readjusting to? Well, we all are moving through something. You're adjusting to this new normal. What's this Justice card about? Seven of Cups. Adjusting to a new normal, holding down the fort, maintaining, riding and handling things as they come up. What's this Nine of Swords? What's Nine of Swords for Gemini? Queen of Cups, so that's Cancerian. What's this Sun card about? The Sun? Are you worried about if you're going to be taken care of? Is that what's going on here? Is that you're worried about how am I going to take care of myself, and what are you going to do for work, and feeling like you're all on your own, like you're kind of left on your own, and if things are going to work out? We got the Sun card twice here. So this is balance being restored. Things are going to work out. You just haven't been shown the solution yet, and that I'm not being metaphysical there. I'm just saying this is playing out. This is a new situation, relatively new for you. And this is you being helped out or restored. What's this Six of Swords about? Knight of Pentacles. It feels like you're worrying a lot, though. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Okay, so that's Taurus. What's this Eight of Wands? Yeah, you really want things to go back to, this Eight of Wands, back to the way they were. Not the way they were, but like normal. Just you want things to stabilize and normalize. Eight of Wands, 10 of Wands. Whoopsie, 7 of Wands. All right, so this doesn't feel romantic. This feels like work and money, and it looks like you got a job offer coming in. But it's not going to be until the end of May. So, yeah, that's like a month away. Okay, from the time I'm doing this anyway. This is, you got... But you know what, though? I don't think it's a new job offer. I think it's your job being restored. Because I think you're just wanting everything to kind of just stop. Like, enough stress, enough worry. Can we just have everything stop and have things be restored and go back to the way things were? Because you were okay with the way things were. I don't think this is about romance. I think this is about work and being able to take care of yourself. And what does that look like now that everything's so uncertain and topsy-turvy and it wasn't bad before? And why is this happening? And can it just please go back to the way it was? What's this Seven of Wands? A lot of people, a lot of us are feeling that way. What's this 7 of Wands? Gemini. Knight of Swords. Look at the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. And we've got work and being able to, like, this, okay, so this is at the end of May, at the end of May, because you're going to be worried about what am I going to do? How am I going to take care of things? This could be you looking for work. It could be you just like doing odd jobs, like the gig type things, gig economy, and to kind of keep things afloat and to kind of, and it's an adjustment and things are going to be chaotic because you're trying to keep things afloat, but it means that there might be a deficit or kind of chaos in this area because you're working too many hours now because you don't have that steady, stable job you did. But you need to adjust and transition, but it's not without its, worry and like, oh, the frustration. Can we just, and it's like you're really wanting to know, when is it going to shake loose? When are things going to be okay? When's balance going to be restored? And it's like, here it comes. In the 11th hour, here it comes. 11th hour solution is going to work out. Balance will be restored. You'll be in your advantageous position again. But it's not going to be restored the way it was. It's going to be new. And there's going to be a sort of a vigilance and a diligence on your part. It could be you're learning a new job. It could be your job is offered back to you in a different way. So there's balance restored, but with different conditions. You'll be set to rights, but with either a different job, like working from home, working in a different capacity, taking your work online. There's some kind of different. So you get restored, but different. I think the main worry here is about work and money, and that looks like for what's shown here, it's like nobody has any answers for you because they don't know either. They're waiting on something, you're waiting on them. So it's like everything's just instead of this, and you're wanting this, but it's this. What else for, oopsie, Gemini? What else for Gemini? Okay, so we'll do 2 because I was going to pull this one, but this one wanted to jump. Okay, so it's the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, which is what we're seeing here. 3 of Pentacles. Where's the 3 of Pentacles? 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So, yeah, this is you doing. You're maintaining. You're doing, but you're worried about it because it's static. It's not consistent, or is that dynamic? Am I using that word correctly? It's a gig by gig. This could be like an Uber or Lyft situation where you're just like, yeah, you're working, but you're not sure if you're going to have the same workload tomorrow. This could be like really inconsistent, but it's opportunities to work, but it's inconsistent. There's no schedule. It's just like, Uber situation, things like that. So that's what you're doing right now, and you're like, it's a lot, and it could be that things at home aren't as calm and stable as they used to be, but at least there's money coming in or work, but you're worried and stressed. And then here we have a solution coming in, and it looks to be the job that you left or something comparable. Like there's changes to it though. Things are restored, but there's changes to it. You're having to adjust to that. You're learning a new way to do the same job, if that makes sense. It's a new way to do the same job. Things are restored because your company was restored, but it's not the same as it was before. I don't think you care though, because I think you just want things to normalize and stabilize, and not just at the job. This is for the Geminis I'm reading for. You're about done with how things are going on out in the world. You're over the panic and the hysteria and the lack of toilet paper, And you're like, can we just all calm down and things be the way, things be calm, and can I go back outside? This is what that is. So part of it's that, and part of it's job. And the only thing about, you're doing gig work until the end of May, when you are told that, okay, here's how we're moving forward. Here's how we're going to do it. Here's your job, but this is what you're going to be doing instead from here forward. And we don't know when that's going to change either. So you have work, but it's just not what you're used to, and it's a learning curve. And that's where your focus will be. Like, okay, you have my attention. What do I need to do? Because that's what you want. You want to be back on the schedule. You want to have steady, consistent, reliable income and work. So this doesn't look to be romance here at all. It's not showing up. I think this is all about money and the home front. And you're maintaining, you're just not happy at the chance inconsistency, at the fact that there's no steady work. Like you don't know what your shift is. You just know that you're going to maybe get in the car and Uber from such and such time to such and such time, and hoping that you'll pick up some, hoping it'll be busy that day so you can make a quota you set for yourself or something. You know what I mean? Like a bad example, but you know what I mean. What else for Gemini? So, let's see. Simplicity. Yeah, you're wanting everything to calm the HE double hockey sticks down. You're wanting to, and the thing is if you could, you would, but you're working a lot, and it's to keep a certain level of income it's to keep a certain level of income, but because of that, it feels like things are in chaos at home. And you're like, well, we either have food on the table or family time. Like, I don't mean, but it's like either we get to eat and be comfortable, whatever, or, I can stay home and play ball and make mud pies with you, but, we're going to be eating top ramen for a month. I mean, something's got to give, and you're holding it together, and you really wish things were much more simplistic and kind of just everything just calmed down. Good news is it does. Bad news is not until the end of May-ish, or the 23rd is like highlighted for some reason. Like 21 through 23 is, I don't know what that is, but the 21 through 23rd is significant. All right. I hope this was helpful, Gemini. You keep your head up. It's chaotic, but you're working, you have enough, you're doing enough. It's going to calm down, but you got about another 3.5 weeks. My math is wrong. Another month, another 4 weeks. All right. Much love and support to you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. And please, if you can't, thank you if you're a first responder and essential worker. I appreciate your service. But I was going to say, before I remembered to say that, I do hope that you are getting some rest and taking care as much as you can, because there's a tendency to just work yourself to death and then needing to take a week off because you're so exhausted. You know what I mean? So as much as you can, please try to see to your self-care. I forgot to do this one. All right. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, so that could be Aquarius. And 6 of Wands reverse. So there's a sudden nature to the way things stopped working, or there was just everything kind of fell apart, and you're just like, oh, okay, trying to kind of keep everything going. There's a very sudden nature to the way things ended. And the thing is that it's a temporary ending, and you're making do in the meantime, but it's a lot of work and it's very chaotic and it's just stressful. And you're like, can I just please go back to the way? Yes, but not the way it was before. It's different. There's a different quality to the work. When you're given the work or the job back, there's a different quality to it. You're doing it differently, in a different capacity. I don't know if that means online. I don't know if that means from home or... All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. Love and support to you, Gemini. You take care.